The purpose of this Headless Professor video is to show you how to use the Blackboard system to take your quizzes and exams for the course. The first thing you have to do is to get to Blackboard. So you type sbccd.blackboard.com. When you go there, you have to log in with your student ID number and password, and then you will see your courses over on the side. Well, click on the course and you go to the announcement page of the course. Examinations can be found in the examinations folder. Preliminary exam. Some classes also have a midterm exam. All classes have a final exam. The quizzes for the individual units can be found in weekly units. So click on that and you'll see each of the units given there. Now remember, for courses that are given in a shorter time frame, like a summer course or a late start course, it's possible that more than one unit will be covered in a given week. Let's take a look at a given unit, the preschool unit, number 4. We click on it, and each of the units has pretty much the same structure. You'll see the objectives for that unit, the lecture notes, the terms list, any relevant videos, the drills, the games, the puzzles that'll help you learn the material for that unit, Kia games, and eventually a quiz. Now when the quiz is past its deadline, you won't see that folder on your Blackboard system. But let's see what it looks like. The quiz folder usually has a Blackboard quiz and a backup quiz. Don't take the Blackboard quiz until you are ready, because once you start, you have to finish it. Okay, we're ready for the Blackboard quiz, so we're going to click it. Once we click Begin, we are committed. We're going to see the 10 questions presented sequentially, and there's no backtracking permitted. So let's take a look here. Question 1. Children aged 3 to 6 are in this stage of Kohlberg. Let's see. Conventional ethics, judging on intentions. Conventional ethics, judging on social roles. Conventional ethics, judging on social values. Or pre-conventional ethics, judging on results. I think that's the right answer, so I'll click here. Now, once you've made that click, do not use your arrow keys on your keyboard unless you really want to change your answer, because when you use those arrow keys, the answer changes. If you want to move somewhere else, use the cursor. Once you've got your answer, you go down here and you click on this little arrow. That submits that question and moves on to your next question. Style of parenting emphasizing obedience and duties of the child. Is that authoritarian, neglectful, authoritative, or permissive? I think the answer is authoritarian, so I click there, and once again I advance. Now for the remainder questions, I'm just going to answer pretty much at random without really looking at the question. So I'll probably get most of them wrong. I'm just doing this to show you what it looks like when you finish. Once again, do not attempt to backtrack by using the left arrow up here. That will invalidate your exam and stop it right there. When you give the last question on the exam, it will say Save and Submit. You click that. You click OK up here, and you're done. And it says Test Submitted. It tells you when you submitted it and the time you submitted it. You click OK again, and it actually will tell you something about the exam if you got the right answers and your total score. I only got a 2 out of 10 right because I was just answering at random. Now, if you had technical problems or if you did poorly on your exam, as I just did, there is an alternative, and you can take a look at the backup email quiz. And what you do is you download this particular quiz to your computer, and then you open it up and you answer the 10 questions with complete sentences, and then you send that in to the 2 authorized email addresses. And if you do better than you did on the Blackboard quiz, I will give you that higher score. So that's the way that the quizzes work. Here you see the instructions for the backup test. Make sure that your name and section are right there at the top of the message area. Now, the one thing you're going to put in the subject line is the word quiz, if it's a quiz, or exam, if it's one of your major exams for the course. And you can just write the answer right here on the quiz. So like, what is a serious childhood disorder impairing communication? Autism. Now that's just one word. We need a complete sentence. Autism is the serious childhood disorder impairing communication. Which syndrome involves uncontrollable grimaces and sounds? Tourette is the syndrome involving these symptoms. So that's the way it's done. And then you just take your name and section. Suppose you are in the 111 August section, and you just take all this. Once you're finished, highlight it, copy it to your clipboard, get into your email program, paste it all into the message area, do not attach a file, and send it to me, and that is your backup quiz.